So now we are going to see the 3-point bearing from a lighthouse point or object. First main point is the most important thing, that 3-point bearing gives us a course made good, not the speed made good. We can find one unknown and the three positions, or three times the position at three times. So we have a bearing at 915, 830, and 800, 830, and 915. So these are three bearings. So we can find out the positions at all the three times. And any one unknown from the chart triangle, like course to steer or set or rate or drift. So when a position is given, we can find two unknowns and the other two positions. So if one position is given, we can find two unknown things, like course to steer and engine speed. So these are the six things, six inputs which we need for plotting a chart triangle. Course to steer, which goes with the engine speed, course made good and the speed made good, and the set and rate. So out of these, we need these six things to plot a chart triangle vector. So this is the first vector, second vector, and the third vector, as we have seen. Now we can find any one thing from this 3-point bearing method, and we can find all the three positions. And if one of the position is given, then we can find any two unknown things from either of these. Now if the ship's compass heading is given and three compass bearings are given at different times, so we can see that here, same like running fix, we have 3-point bearings at different times. In horizontal section angle, we had at the same time, and in 3-point bearings, we have three different bearings at different times from one point or one lighthouse. Find the compass error and convert to true bearings. So if we have the compass bearings and we have the ship's head, we have the compass error, and we can convert to true bearings. So if you have the ship's head and three bearings, we will do by 3-point bearing method. If you don't have ship's heading, then only we do horizontal sextant angle method. And that horizontal sextant angle will be obviously from different lighthouses. Here we have the bearings from the same lighthouses. So the main thing is, in 3-point bearing, all the three bearings should meet at one point or lighthouse. If they are not meeting, then we have to make them meet. That we will see how. So if you have the true bearings, then only we can use 3-point bearing method directly on the chart. So there are four cases of 3-point bearing. So the first case is when three bearings are given at different times from the single lighthouse point or object. So it can be from different lighthouses also, but it has to meet at one point that you will see. If it is from a single lighthouse, then obviously it is the meeting point of all three bearings is from one lighthouse. So you can see this case that we have 0800, 0830, and 0915 bearings, three bearings from the same lighthouse. Now case number 2 is when two bearings are at different times and are given from single lighthouse or point object, and one position is also given. So we have one fixed. So we have two bearings and we have a 0800 position. So if you have the position, you can join this lighthouse and we can get one bearing, and the other two bearings 0830 and 0915 bearing is given. So this way we can get the third bearing if one position is or fix is given, or with it can combine some other running fix or some method where we get one position, and then after that, from this position, whatever position we get, we can join this lighthouse to get one bearing, and other two bearings can be obtained from with the question, and it can be a question of combined concepts. Then case 3 is when bearings are given at different times from two different lighthouses. So of course it has to be different times, but it is given from two different lighthouses and they intersect at a point and one position is given. So when the bearings are from two different lighthouses, they will intersect at one point. If they are not intersecting, then we cannot do 3-point bearing, because for 3-point bearing we need one point of intersection of all the three bearings. So you have two bearings of two lighthouses, 1 and 2, and there is a point of intersection, and we have one fix. So from the fix, we will join to the point of intersection so that we get a common point for all the three bearings. We don't take the bearing of the lighthouse from the fix, but we take this, we join the fix to the point of intersection, and we get a point where we have all the three bearings or 3-point bearing. When bearings from three different lighthouses are given at different times intersect at a point. So we have bearings from three different lighthouses, but they are intersecting at a point. So this way also we can work out with 3-point bearing method. Now let's see what is the method of 3-point bearing method. In there are different cases in 3-point bearing. So different inputs will be given, like we saw. Out of the 6 inputs, either course to steer or engine speed and set are given. So you will be given at least, normally to solve a triangle we need at least 4 data, but when only less than 4, like 2 or 3 data are given, that is also an indication that we have to do by 3-point bearing method. So course to steer, engine speed and set are given. We have to find the drift of current and all three positions. Or course to steer, engine speed and rate is given, and you have to find a set of the current and all three positions. So simple method how we do is we draw all the three bearings from the lighthouse, and then we draw a line which is perpendicular to the second bearing through the lighthouse, as you can see here. So this is lighthouse A, and we have three bearings from it: 0800, 0830, and 09315. So from the second bearing, a line which is perpendicular to the second bearing or the middle bearing or the bearing at 0830. So we take a line which is perpendicular to the second bearing, and we find the ratio of time interval between the first and second bearing and between the second and third bearing. That is between 0800 and between 0830, time difference we find that is 30 minutes, and between 0830 and between 0915 we find the time difference, that is 45 minutes. Why we find the time difference? Because we have to take the ratio. Now the ratio of 30 is to 45, you can take any ratio which is comfortable on your chart for the scale, and we take the ratio, we cut the ratio on this line. Suppose for 30 is to 45, we take 6 is to 9. So we cut 6 miles on this side because this side was 30 minutes, and we cut 9 miles on this side, that is 45 minutes this to this point C. So AB is equals to the ratio of 30 minutes, that is 6 miles, and AC will be the corresponding to the ratio of 45 minutes, that is 9 miles. So it's just a ratio. You can take any ratio or any minutes, any scale, it's up to you. It should be on the same units. Now after cutting the ratio, we draw a line parallel to the second bearing from B, and we draw a line parallel to the second bearing from C. So cut the ratio from lateral, draw a line parallel to second bearing from B and from C. Wherever this line intersect from the B to first bearing, that will be our point D. And wherever these lines intersect from C to this point, last bearing, that will be our point E. So let's see what we have seen till now. We have a lighthouse and we draw all the three bearings and we take the time ratio between the bearings, and then we take a line perpendicular to the second bearing, this one, and we take the time ratio between this, which is 30 minutes and 45 minutes. So we cut 6 miles here and 9 miles here, and from here we draw a line which is parallel to the second bearing. Then wherever these points cut at the initial and final bearing, we join them, and this is our course made good. Now make sure that you understand that this is only a reference, course made good, only a direction. You cannot measure this and you cannot get speed made good or distance made good from this. Now we get the course made good from the initial position. We have the course to steer. So we plot the course to steer. This green line is your course to steer and the engine speed. And after plotting the course to steer, we put the engine speed arc like this, and then from here we put the set, whatever direction of the set is given, and we apply the direction wherever it cuts at this line. That is our, we get the rate of whatever times this, here it is 1 hour 15 minutes and we have to calculate, and from this we can calculate the speed made good and distance made good. So we found out the rate of the current and we found out the speed made good. Now if you want to find, we want to find the all the positions, first PL position, second PL time position and third PL time position. So for this we transfer this course made good line again. First we transfer the initial PL. So this 0800 PL we transfer at this point, that is our final estimated position. So we transfer the initial 0800 PL to this third point, and wherever it cuts the third PL, from there we transfer the course made good parallelly, and wherever this course made good line is cutting, that will be our all the position. This is 0800 fix, this is 0830 fix, and this is our 0915 fix. So I just repeat the process. We plot all the three bearings and then we make a line perpendicular to the second bearing, and then we take the ratio of the timings and we cut the arcs or corresponding sides and we join the line to the first and third bearings, and wherever they cut we join them, we get the course made good. We plot the course to steer from this point and we plot an arc of the engine speed. We put the rate set and we get, wherever it cuts we get the rate and we get the speed made good. Course made good we already have. Now to get the positions of all the three timings, we transfer the first PL always to the last, to this estimated position time, and wherever it cuts the third PL, from that point we transfer the course made good, and wherever the course made good cuts all the three bearings, that is our position of all the three times. So same thing you can see in this. Same thing you can see in this drawing, that all the three PLs are drawn and perpendicular to the second bearing, and joining the ratios, cutting and getting the course made good, and then transferring the 0800 PL, and then transferring the course made good from this line, and wherever it intersects, get all the three position. And from course made good, to get this point, we put course to steer and we put the set, and you get the set and drift. Now we have case number 2 where only two bearings are given and we have one position, course to steer, engine speed are given. We have to find the set and drift of the current. Or so let's see, we will draw the first two bearings and we will have the position. So we will join the lighthouse from the position. So we have the first two bearings here, 0830 bearing and 090, the second two bearings, and initial position we have 0800. From the position we join the lighthouse and we get the three bearings. After that, once you have the three bearings at one point, it's all the same process. We take the line perpendicular from the second bearing, we take the ratio of the timings, we cut the ratios, we join them, we get the course made good. And once you have the course made good, we transfer the we make the course to steer here from the position, because we already know the position. So we plot the course to steer from the position and we cut the engine speed, and we uh, transfer the set, we put the set direction whatever is given, and wherever it cuts the third bearing, that will be our set and rate. And we can transfer the course made good also from the initial position. So we transfer the course made good from the initial position, we put the course to steer from the initial position, and we cut the arc, we join these two H and I, and we get the set and rate. So this is our 3-point bearing, two cases. Thank you. Please subscribe and like, and please put your comments in the video. Thank you.